Most business owners give up on Gemini because it feels like it takes longer to prompt than actually just do the work yourself. That used to be me. I was wasting hours retyping, act as a manager, act as this person, and then having to correct its tone of voice every time I started a new chat. Now I use Gemini Gems, and I use them for specific tasks, and I've used it to save business owners hours of admin time. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to set up your own custom gem for your business, so you don't have to keep doing those repetitive and boring tasks and keep writing those prompts over and over again. So let's get into it and let me show you what I'm exactly talking about. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is head over to Gemini by going to gemini.google.com. Once we're here, what we're going to do, if it's not displayed, is click on expand menu, and then we're going to click on gems. Once here, you will see the gem manager, and you've got some pre-existing gems that have been created by Google. I highly recommend to go and look at the storybook one. I use it to create storybooks for my son. And then you've got the existing gems that I've created already, but we're going to create one from scratch. And to do this, we're going to click on new gem. Okay, so we need to give our gem a title or a name. So I'm just going to paste this in. I'll call this initial inquiry bot. I'm also going to give it a description, because in case I share it with my team members, I want them to know what this gem exactly does. So I'll paste that in there. Now, here is where you put your custom prompt in. I cheated a bit. I got Gemini to actually write my prompt here. Add it in. So I've created this prompt, or Gemini did, but what you can also do is this magic pencil here. If you're a bit lazy like me sometimes, and you've just got a generic prompt that you want to become more sharper, this will write it. Actually, let's try it. It's going to rewrite the prompt for me. And that's been written. Double check that makes sense and it's what you want it to do. I can then go down to here and select default tools. So say for example, if I was creating social media graphics for the agency, I might make sure the default tool is create images, and that will use Nano Banana Pro. But we're creating a email responder, so we don't need that right now. The real important part is this. We want to add our knowledge, and we're going to link it to a Google Doc. Now, I could upload a PDF, but I'm going to add it from my drive, the Google Doc, and I'll explain why in a moment. So I've got our rate cards, and I'm just going to select that rate card, and it has additional information in there. Now, the reason why I use a Google Doc instead of a PDF, just in case my prices go up, because yesterday's price is not today's price, I can just go into that Google Doc and update it without having to come into my gem and re-prompt it and set it up again. So it's dynamic essentially. Now I could test it out here, but I really want to get into it and actually test it out and see what happens. So if I click on save, that will save my custom gem. And just before we go and start a new chat, you've also got share. And you can use this if you want to share it with your other team members. But for now, I'm just going to click on start chat. Okay, it's now ready to go. I'm going to paste in an inquiry we've got about our web design prices. So what I'll do is just simply get that email and add that in there. I'm going to make sure I'm using Pro as I want it to think about it. I'm not in a rush. So click on Pro and let's see what it does. There we go. It's gone through and it's checked the Google Doc and it's updated it. Perfect. And it's saying our next available date is the 1st of March. And it's also put in a meeting link as well. I'm happy with that. Okay, let's go and test out the power of using a Google Doc with a gem. So I'm going to go and open up that Google Doc, and you will see here is my rate card. I'm going to update my pricing to 8,000. And also, I've just had a booking, so I'm not available on the 1st of March anymore. So I'm going to change that to April, and hopefully this will be updated. Now I'm going to go back to Gemini, and then I'm going to click on my gem, and I'm going to click on initial inquiry again. But this time I'm going to add another email that's come in for an inquiry. It's a busy month. And let's see if it updates it. There we go. I forgot to change it to Pro, but I'm happy with the output that it's done because it said the 1st of April. And also it's updated it to 8,000 as well. And it's also told me what the deposit the customer needs to do. And there we go, happy with that. We've automated one aspect of admin tasks. Remember, you can create gems for absolutely anything you can think of. Just think of those repetitive tasks that you want to outsource. Gemini can handle this for you now. But remember, a gem is only as good as the prompt and the data you feed it. See you on the next one.